13 first elite.
I like to be elite.
You're
Can I be
already.
elite?
Well, you started breathing, and I was like, "What's
Well,
going on? You messed up my flow."
I was so sorry. You can go ahead and blame me. Thank you. I was just so taken by Matthew because now a Category 4. So now a major hurricane. So I was like, wow, this is really just blown up. Okay, we'll work on this. We'll get this team thing down. Don't worry. Take a look, see what we got. Okay, temperature-wise, we're still warm today. You might be going, Brian, I thought there was a major cool down coming. It's still coming. Oh, no, we're forecasting it for end of the weekend, early next week. Not the cool down for the end of the weekend, but certainly the wind to usher in that cool down. I'll show you Matthew in just a moment. Satellite radar composite, looking pretty good here. Still some cloud cover in the picture. No surprise. Still what looked like developments over the mountains, but really the radar is just very sensitive at picking up some of those clouds. But for the most part, the rain and some of it and some thunderstorms as well out toward the east, but we look good. I don't suspect we'll have much of an issue of that tonight nor wind, but you can kind of get an idea where all the heavy stuff is. It was like this yesterday. This could be yesterday's radar almost, just not as crazy as it was yesterday through Tucson and areas out toward the east. But here's what we're looking at. For the rest of the evening, really 10-mile-per-hour gusts max, but we're going to really start to move it up. But this could be later on Saturday, so we'll start off kind of breezy, and then we'll get into some stronger wind. But I think the strongest winds are later Sunday. We could get lulls where you go, Brian, there's not any wind when you start off Sunday morning, maybe wherever you're at. But it'll start to crank up quite a bit because a cold front's going to come through, and that's what's going to drop temperatures down. In the meantime, it's going to bring some big wind. But look at this major hurricane. Yeah, now a Category 4. You just saw in that package a 3, so it just really jumped up very quickly here. And look at its path. It gives it a beeline. It looks like right through Jamaica right there, through Cuba, and then, yeah, East Coast. So if it can hold together as a Category 3, that's a devastating major hurricane, even at a Cat 3. But Cat 4, phenomenal. That just shows you there's not a lot of wind shear, and there's very warm water in the Caribbean. No surprise this time of year. That's why we're really very close to the peak of hurricane season. So for us, for the end of the weekend, wind, not so much a cool down. Expect tomorrow to be warm, morning and evening. But then thereafter, boy, the numbers look great. Look how great that looks. We'll keep some wind in through Monday, but once it settles down, overnight lows will calm down because that cold air is heavier. And once that settles in, we're talking middle 50s. And boy, that'll be very cold. Usually the second day after a cold front comes through, we really start to see the colder temperatures come out. Ramping up the numbers a little bit thereafter, but not by much. We're still looking at 80s for afternoon highs, but a couple of days of the 70s, oh yeah, we'll take that. But of course, with all that colder air, you know what we have to do. We're into the big collection game now. Are we going to do Coast for Kids? Yeah, because really, this is a big campaign for us. We love it so much because it does help out young people out there who might not have coats this winter. Believe it or not, it is true. Even in this valley, even in this world, there are many people who don't have coats for kids. We're going to work on Southern Nevada with Tropical Smoothie Cafe. If you have a new or gently used coat you'd like to donate, some people bring several. We'll take several. Any Tropical Smoothie Cafe locations. We'll do this through October 23rd. All right, Carla.
All right.